What's it like to grow up without a father? What happens when a boy learns to be a man from what he sees in the movies? How do you tell your son that his dad is really his stepdad? Within these pages lies the answers to all of these questions. This is Buffalo Boys.
Buffalo Boys is a story about a 15-year-old boy who learns that his dad is not really his dad. And this just flips his whole world upside down, and his mom won't tell him who his real dad is, and he gets upset with her, he doesn't want to be around her, and he goes to the only person who has ever really been there for him, and that's his best friend. And his best friend doesn't have his head on straight. He leads our main character down a path that ends in crime, in violence, in just this really dark, ugly situation. And I'm just gonna stop there because, you know, I don't want to ruin the film. I don't want to ruin the ending. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
The movie depicts what's living in a suburban area and growing up in that area, but with other temptations coming in, the boredom and the hopelessness that sometimes you can get in suburbia.
And I think it'll speak to a younger crowd, but I also think that older people will find it intriguing, that it's inspired by a true story, and I think that always perks interest, that, this isn't just something that, was completely made up in our heads. It's based on real people. One of the most interesting things about this story is that our protagonist makes the wrong decision throughout the story, but in a really major way. And it's sort of the turning point in the film. And I don't think that's a story often told, but it's a story that we all relate to.
I'd say my favorite character is probably Marianne. And whatever her son does, she still keeps herself together. And, still, a tremendous amount of love for her son and for her family.
It's about people from Buffalo. There's just this really interesting culture there that I think a lot of people can relate to, but that is extremely unique at the same time. And being from that area and being a part of that culture that everyone there is so proud of, I share that pride, and I'm really excited to make a story about my hometown, to make a film with a story about my hometown. Short and sweet. Thank you guys so much for helping us out. And stay tuned, facebook.com/Buffalo Boys for all of our updates. Follow us, like us, tweet about us, do all that good stuff.